Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Academic Answers podcast. And on this podcast, we talk about personal development, full potential, success, and happiness. That's what we believe in. We believe that you were put on this earth for a reason. The fact that you're alive, any one of us is alive, is the biggest lottery odds ever, and you have won that lottery odds. You're one in how much billion of a chance to happen, and you have happened, and it's not by mistake. Nothing in this universe is by mistake. There are no extra pieces. This is a system. This is a way things work that was created in a specific type of way. So your life, the fact that you're here, is absolutely amazing and brilliant, and you are meant to be somebody. You are meant to shine. You're meant to live the best life. You're not a curse. You're a blessing to the world. You're magnificently created to live a special life and to contribute to this universe, to be a part of this whole big wonder and marvel, and you are supposed to be a special part of it. So we inspire people, and we inform people, and we educate people on how this works and how they can actually understand and accept that they're deserving. And it is not in some of us, it is in all of us. And I don't care who you see on media or on a pedestal or anywhere else doing great things. They are no different from you, no different whatsoever. And if you just believe that, that's the starting point of it. Believe that we're all human beings, and what is good for one is good for all, and what can work for one can work for all. If you can accept that idea in its entirety without reservations and trappings and prejudice, then you are well on your way. So today we're going to talk about the topic of results and solutions. That we all want something. That's why we have goals. Goals are results that we want for ourselves. But in order to get these results, we must have the solutions. We want to find the solutions for our problems, our issues, and those solutions are what keeps us awake at night. Those solutions keep us pondering and thinking, and makes us try, makes us execute, make us use different strategy, make us get into different situations, because we're seeking solutions. Whether we're trying to figure out business or life or relationship, we want to find those solutions. The problem is, those solutions are usually out there. I shouldn't say the problem. The opportunity is the solutions are usually out there. The problem is the question of where to find them, how to find them, what is the right solution. So I'm going to give you two things today, two things that is instrumental to finding these solutions, two things that are pivotal, two things that's going to work for you if you're ever going to find these solutions. And it is unorthodox, and it is opposite to what most people think. Like, we find somebody feeling ill, and they go to the doctor thinking that the doctor is the full solution. Most time the doctor is half of that solution, because research has shown that most illnesses that reoccur, or things that clinical problems that develop, is because 74 to 84% of people who get their medication, who get a full course or dose of medication, don't take it for the extended period or the designated period of that medication. So they go in, they get the medication, they take it for a couple of days, they feel better, and they're out, they're done, they stop, they don't want to take anymore, they're good now, and they forget it. Most people who make appointments don't keep them, and they forget it. Most people who are ill as a result. They go to the doctor to treat the symptoms of the problem, and actually they don't treat the problem themselves. So you find people who end up with lifestyle diseases, they're looking to the doctor for solutions, but the real solution is in their lifestyle, how they eat, how they move, whether or not they're exercising, what's on their menu every day. And somehow they're thinking that I need blood pressure meds, I need diabetic meds, and they need all these things. But really and truly, they are in that position because of how they live their lives. So we're always looking for solutions and ways and means, but the first thing I'll illustrate about solutions is that the nucleus of your solution, the heart of it, the most powerful bit of it is that it begins with you. You are the biggest portion of your solution. I don't care what issue you have, whether it's a health issue, a social issue, a business issue, a money issue, a career issue, you stand at the heart of your solutions. Every other ingredient is going to be dependent on the quality of the you ingredient in the mixture of your solution. So it all comes down to the you. Are you willing to follow the processes that you learn about money to fix your money problem? Are you willing to follow the proven methods that are out there when it comes on to your business issues? Are you willing to accept that you can be a better person when it comes on to your social and relationship issues? Are you willing to have the discipline to live a certain way and eat a certain way and exercise a certain way so that you can avoid or mitigate the lifestyle issues? What are you willing to do to make sure it happens? How are you playing in that? What is it that you are exactly doing about it? Because if you don't understand how that factors in your solution, then your solution will always be a problem. You must understand the role you play in the issues that you have. The second thing is that most of your solutions that you're seeking in the traditional medium, in the traditional ways, are not in the traditional ways. You see, the old system of education, the old system and way of doing things don't work anymore. And we are looking up to the schools, the colleges, some guru somewhere to solve our problems and to show us the way and to bring the solutions to our lives. They don't have it. They are giving you information for a world that no longer exists. Their way of doing things is extinct. I have a quote that I read one time and I just never forget it. I love it so much. He says that in times of change, it is the learner who shall inherit the earth, and the learned will find themselves beautifully equipped with knowledge for a world that no longer exists. People who think they know it, people who are stuck in their old ways, who have this endless stream of media and conditioning and resources and money and statuses and systems that protect it and set it up, like the school system and the media and the government system that has this whole line of resources and the propaganda schemes through the media that hold it together, because that's the only thing that hold it together, and the conditioning of our minds hold it together, that are able to still get through to the common person, don't have the solutions. They don't have the solution, but we are conditioned to think so, and then there's everything else around it that props it up, that keeps it in a recognizable position, make us think that solutions are there, but they're not there. What you need to do is to go online, go out there in the social space, go in the real spaces, and find the solution from people who have done it and who are doing it. The mentors, the business leaders, the people who are willing to share, the people who come and bear it all on social media, the people who are showing you the new way. A friend who is a little bit more enlightened than you, who has moved up the economic ladder, a person who has rocked it in their relationship. Because what we are conditioned to do, we're only listening to we're only conditioned to listen to people who are in suits and who are purporting this thing because they have this social status, and people who are in an office somewhere, and a lot of time these people don't know diddly squat, and we are pulling on those things for our solutions. So those are the two things you have to be wary of. Be wary of not understanding that you are the biggest ingredient of all the ingredients. The you factor is the biggest ingredient in your solutions, and also that the old system and the old status quo and the old guard and the old structures and systems and schools and colleges and governments and media and all these things that were there that were offering solutions are either extinct or they are fraud. They don't work, and they are just keeping you stuck, and they're keeping you in a rabbit hole of mediocrity and elevating their own selfish means. I had a conversation with a staff, and I was telling her that there's this lawyer that somebody spoke of who has taken the bar 50 times before he passed it. And then he managed to somehow be the highest and most paid and most successful lawyer in his city, because he networked much better than all of the other lawyers. So he has clients who are high net worth clients. There's this guy who has done, because his mother had this cancer, this rare type of cancer, he has done tons of research on the issue and has published it online, and has managed to get a whole bunch of hits on the topic, and he has researched it extensively and blogged extensively about it. And one university who wanted to do a study skipped over some of the finest minds in medicine and went to this guy because of the body of work that he has done on the thing. I'm just telling you that to show you that the old way is done. There are no gatekeepers, there's no old guard. All that has gone, and you can get there not in those traditional ways. You can find your solutions outside of the traditional ways. In fact, the traditional ways are not bringing solutions anymore. We're telling the kids to go to school, study, get a high-paying job. It's not working. All that stuff is disappearing. The highest-paying jobs, the 25 highest-paying jobs in 2015 never existed in 2006. Listen, it has changed. Understand the part you play, and understand where the solutions are these days, and be intelligent about the way you seek your solutions. That's what I want to bring to you this morning. We all want solutions, but we must understand these two vital aspects of solutions. Thank you. Have a good morning. Always a pleasure coming to you. Have a good day.